All right, what's up, family? You're back with another episode of The Report, Tarot and Tools. Let's get straight into it. Something told me to get on and just do this. I did not feel like doing this. I got shit to do for real, y'all. I'm 2 hours away from going to work, but I did get some rest today, so I guess I got enough time. That's probably why I was urged to do this. So let's see what comes out, though. I think it's going to be something good. As far as informative, I don't know if it's going to be positive, but it's going to be the truth. So we're just going to pull. I just been pulling and seeing what comes out. What's coming out for my viewers? What's coming out for my viewers? So I haven't really been taking reversals, but I have been taking them into account if they come out like that. Or if they come out on the sides. I'll tell you about it. But I put them in the upright. It's almost so, it's basically, damn, I just thought of this. It's almost as if I'm saying my reversals, because I don't really take them, but if they do kind of come out and I have to flip them, then I'm taking it as you were probably once in that energy and came out of it into the upright. So the Magician, I did have to flip that over. So it's like you're back in the power of manifesting. After a time, because this is the first card that came out in your past, after a time of really feeling like you missed out on something. This definitely was involved in a relationship. Feeling like you missed out and you were in the reverse. But you came out of this and put yourself in the upright as the Magician, ready to manifest. But the overall energy is the Seven of Cups, where now this could be one of two things. The Seven of Cups traditionally is like confusion. But it could also mean, it's not even traditionally it's confusion, because it has several different meanings to it. So it could mean confusion, but the Seven of Cups can also mean that you have a lot of options. And this could be based upon your manifestation skills. So your manifestation skills could be so bad that you ended up manifesting too much shit, and now you got to make the choice on what's you're supposed to pick. 9 times out of 10, the way I'm feeling about it, because you did it in a spirit of the Magician and bringing stuff in, no matter what you pick will probably be okay. So it's going to have to be based upon, and I've been saying this a lot, even in personals, your heart. What does your heart want to pick the most? Yeah, I mean, I don't believe that really any decision you can go wrong with, but we'll see. In the future, I see a victory. So this is definitely my victory cards. I see you going in for your victory and off to something else. So you could be moving away from something. This is my person. I always call this is my like traveler. He's on a journey. So where are you off to? Knight of Staffs. Clarify this Knight of Staffs. Where are my viewers going? Sorry, I don't mean to just give y'all a head. There we go. My setup's weird right now. Look, y'all. To clarify this, we get this. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. So I said you're on a journey and you're probably moving away from something, and this is definitely my retreating and moving away from something card to clarify that. So you guys are definitely leaving a situation, and like I said, this is I really am pulling to see what comes out. So for some of this is definitely career, because I got the love cards out, but like I said, I was just urged to really come on, and I just pulled to see what comes out. So for some of you guys, you're leaving the career. Look, the Tower moment. So there was a Tower moment that happened, some type of information or something that tore apart the foundation of whatever this structure was. It came in quick, fast, like a lightning bolt, and like it kind of tore everything asunder. One of those types of deals. Give me more on this, please. Okay. So this has left you like in hermit mode, having to like rethink, redevise, like, so whatever this was, whatever this situation, well, there we go. Whatever this situation was, it was something that had a foundation to it. Like I said, the Tower is all about the foundation of something being torn down. And this is you having to, I always say this is like someone who's building a beach house. You see they're on the sand and shit. So you put your stilts down for your, to start your stability of the crib. But this person finds out that wherever they started building, the sand is not stable enough. It's too shifty. It gets flooded and the sand shifts and their house would have fell down. So they have to rebuild. So whatever the situation was, you found out it was not a stable situation. And now you're in hermit mode thinking about how to rebuild, how to kind of like start over and rebuild something more stable. Give me something on the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? What is this? Okay, so I had to reverse this. So this could be you. Okay, so like I said, in the reverse, this person is the spy. Like this person is looking at shit. And this is on all these options. This is clarifying the card with all your damn options, right? That you're not sure what to take. In the reverse, it's almost like these options were always there. Now these options, I talked about this on my Facebook page yesterday. Go check it out. Jen Ether, Facebook on my live, where I talked a lot about life being a video game was the main synopsis of what the fuck I was speaking of. But I got into a portion of that where I was speaking about the higher self. So it's like these options are above your head. These options were always available to you, but it wasn't until you started tapping into your higher self. So go watch that on my Facebook, Jen Ether, because it's going to help you on learning why it's even important to be tapped in. And then go to my website, tarotandtools.wordpress.com, and get tips and articles on how to tap in, how to get different skills on how to do that shit. It's all a conglomerate I got running. I got a little spiritual monopoly going. So right now I'm trying to like meld it together and make it all make sense because I got the rap shit too. So that got to make sense too. But it's coming, baby. It's coming. All right. So this was in the reverse because you were not aware. You couldn't see. You couldn't even investigate what these options were because you didn't know these options fucking existed. So now you see the options. You know they exist. You're tapped into your higher self. So now you're carefully looking at each option. Now, when I say you didn't know these options existed, it's like when I say you can do anything, like you got 7 cups, any option. It's and you're leaving from something too. So remember, you're rebuilding. So I'm feeling like for some of y'all, it's like you did something, and the thing that you felt like where the tower moment came in, you might have been like, or something may have happened. This is for y'all that the tower, because the tower moment's in your future. Yeah, I mean, so for some of y'all, the tower moment has not happened yet. For some of y'all, the tower moment has happened. If it hasn't happened yet, it's coming very soon because all my readings are pretty much like a week out or a week behind when we're talking the past. It's quick. It's not like I'm not doing month spans. Maybe 2 weeks at the longest, you know? But, yeah, so what I wanted to say is you could have felt like whatever the tower moment is coming on, that it was rebuildable. And you can still feel that way even after the tower comes in. If there's an adjustment that you make, and so if this is a love situation, if you make a certain adjustment and then you see a change in the situation, like, damn, I didn't even know that was possible. It would be because of the guidance of your higher self. You're tapped in to kind of know what to do. And now, because remember, I told you, any option, I feel like, because it's something of your manifestation, would be okay for you. But it's all about tapping into your higher self to get your divinity, to get your insight basically on what you need to do, how you need to move, how you need to proceed moving forward with these options. And also it's about picking from the heart, because at the end of the day, for example, I'll use a job. I'm gonna just keep sipping water. I'll use jobs because jobs are heavy because it's your money, it's your livelihood. But usually, because it's so top heavy on the livelihood aspect, we kind of downplay it on the heart aspect. You know what I mean? So let's say this is jobs. You got 7 job options. What the situation is like any option could be good. I was just in a situation where I had like 4 or 5. I'm a CNA, so I always got plenty of things to grab from, depending on what I want to do at the time, how much I want to work, where I want to work, Do I want to work for geriatrics? Do I want to work for children? Do I want to work far out? Do I want to stay here? Do I want to travel? Do I not want to travel? With so many fucking options to do with this career. So if anyone, and this is this is my stability. So this is the thing I do, this to keep money flowing so I can have what I need to live fucking life, and then I can focus on my other stuff that's really spiritually led, that's going to change the fucking world. You know what I mean? That's what that shit's for. So it funds my dreams, basically. So anyway, with all of those options, with me now being tapped into my higher self, I can pick which one is more suited for my heart space. So it's not just about the money at this point. Now, once you pick, and I keep trying to tell everyone, once you start going with them heart space opportunities, the money follows. So I ended up falling into working with children. I didn't know. It was like when I started, this is an epiphany for me right now, but because I've never thought about this. But when I started tapping in and getting serious and really learning how to do energy on my kundalini and, waking myself up for real, not just saying I'm woke because I know about some shit, no, but really doing the energy work, and it was really working. That's when I did get, and this is early on, so that's probably why I never really thought about it, because I wouldn't have proceeded. I'm so much farther beyond. I think I might have just started watching tarot when I first got offered to work with children. And as a CNA at the job, now I've been at this job for like probably 3 years before they offered me that. And which was great because I was getting paid little to nothing to do, like, as I don't know what the fuck's going on with my field, but they kind of, they rip you off, like, at least in these agency jobs. So at the agency to work with a geriatric, they're paying me far less, even though I got my CNA. And you do more work with, geriatrics. You're doing way more than with, it depends because every kid case is different. So you can get, but I work for agency, so I got my choice. I go in and the families have their choice. So it's like, no, not a good fit. Thank you for me, So you get what you want, So once I got that offer, because of my process, I was able to unlock a different level, like the video game. Go watch that shit on Facebook. Because I was able to do that, that's how I was able to get that offer. Then, once I was presented that offer, I did that for some time. And I did get a pay raise, right? And it was a nice pay raise for me. It was like $3 more than what I was making doing the geriatrics. So I was good with that. Like, okay, yeah, shit, why ain't y'all, I'd be like, why ain't y'all been telling me about this? But yeah, so it worked out. Then I veered away. I'm always veering away from being a CNA because it's just something that's very time consuming. It's heavy on your heart,